What up, YouTube? Hey, this is my first video. Steel Gorilla here. And pardon my video. I promise you they're going to get better. But worry about the content today, guys. I got a big message for you all. And that's breaking news. I mean, it's big news right now. Today, the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, has decided to include the Chinese yuan, or renminbi as you may know it, into the SDR basket of currency, the special drawing rights. What does that mean? Well, I'll give you a little bit of a brief summary of how reserve currencies work. Um, Basically, they're sovereign wealth funds and government savings accounts to some degree. You know, between two different countries, let's say they have a trade deficit, so they'll settle it with a reserve status currency, usually in treasury bonds or bonds. So, China has finally been given the go-ahead to be introduced into the SDR. Now, the U.S. has blocked it since 2010. They have veto rights in the IMF, so they've blocked it for a long time. But what's happened with China over the last couple of years in response to the U.S.'s blatant disregard for their true, legitimate market system in China, in the East, is they basically created sister systems to the entire International Monetary Fund. I mean, it's very easy to see the parallels between the International Monetary Fund and the newly introduced Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, or the AIIB. They've even gone as far as to create a payment processing system between countries, country to country, which is going to be CHIPS, or CIPS, and that's in direct relation to the West version, which is SWIFT. So they've created their entire system, a whole new platform to do everything that the IMF does. So it comes basically down to the fact that the IMF is fucked either way. Chinese yuan doesn't fucking need the IMF at all. All it's going to do is allow them to integrate faster. That's it. So they jump through the appropriate hoops in order to be allowed into this basket. So you can bet your ass that you're going to see a lot of countries reallocating out of the dollar and into the renminbi or Chinese yuan in the next year, even before it's officially introduced November 30th of 2016. And there's a lot of reasons for that. For one, the US dollar is a predominant currency in the SDR. The US dollar also happens to be pure fucking shit. Wipe your fucking ass with those dollars. They're garbage. All right, we're printing. The Federal Reserve is printing to the tune of $40 billion a month officially. When a lot of analysts and economists have reason to believe that there's a lot more quantitative easing going on than $40 billion a month, even to the tune of $1 trillion a month. So what this is doing is basically it's undermining these foreign countries' reserve accounts, their savings. So we're just shitting all over their savings accounts by fucking pulling money out of the air. Who's going to stand for that? China's already dumped $250 billion in the last couple months of bonds. Who's buying them? It can only be the Fed. No one else is that fucking stupid. No one else is that fucking stupid to be purchasing bullshit U.S. treasuries. So, and don't think that China's the only one dumping. You better believe Russia's dumping a shitload of treasuries, and they're not the only ones. There's a lot of countries getting out of the dollar. So now, China, and why people want to bring the yuan into their reserve accounts is for a couple of reasons. The main and the biggest reason is because of the growing support of the BRICS. The BRICS nations, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But there's some 60 nations now that are part of BRICS. The U.S. has even basically threatened all kinds of countries to not agree to join the BRICS. But there's a lot of countries basically finally said fuck off. They can tell where the course of the dollar is going, and it's right down the fucking toilet. A lot of our allies believe that. Our allies have joined the BRICS nations membership. They're founding members. All right. So now, why is that a big deal? Because there's a lot of reason to believe that the Chinese yuan and these BRIC nations are going to be uh, monetizing their currency with real value. With real value, they're going to be backing their currencies with gold and silver in the coming, gosh, I'd like to say months, but in the coming years. So, for you and your family, guys, I can't stress this enough. It is imperative that you buy gold and silver. It's imperative, guys. You have to do it. And you know why? If not for any other reason, think about simple fucking investment strategy. The market right now is flirting with the all-time highs, and gold and silver and commodities, precious metals specifically, are flirting with 6-year lows. Fucking sell high, buy low. Do it to it. All right. A lot of reasons. You're looking at China. They have an official 1,600 tons of gold. A lot of people speculate it's probably near 25,000 tons of gold. Now, the reason that they can't, they want to fudge those numbers or outright lie, however you want to look at it, is because they're depleting the gold around the world. And they want to continue to do so. And they can't do so if there's a big spike in price, which you bet their ass there would be if China officially announces numbers near 25,000 tons of gold. And I bet you fucking a lot of money that Russia is sitting on an equivocal amount of gold. I bet you money. All right. Fuck, India is sitting on. India brings in the world production of silver per year they're acquiring. What does that mean? That means they're buying up fucking old stocks, old stashes of silver. They're taking in more than we produce per year. Wake the fuck up, people. Buy gold and silver, man, now. Before it is not available. It's already taken a while to find large amounts. If you're making big purchases, I recommend a brokerage that has relationship with a lot of suppliers. If you just, add into your stash every once in a while, I use eBay. Fuck, I would argue that the prices are just as comparable as being a member at any other platform or dealership. All right. What else can we do aside from gold and silver? Food. Food, guys. Buy it for your family, man. Your family, your neighbors, your friends. Buy it for them. Hedge against the hyperinflation that's coming to our country. It is coming. I promise you it's coming. And it's coming because it's intentional. It's designed that way, guys. So, why is hyperinflation coming to our country? Well, because when all these countries start moving away from the dollar, i.e. selling treasuries to the Fed fucking buys them so that they can keep it under wraps the best they can. But anyhow, these countries continue to get rid of the dollar because we keep shitting all over the reserves. That money comes back. Those dollars come back. That's why we have a fake demand right now for dollars, guys. Those dollars are going to come rushing back into our country. We're going to see a hyperinflated dollar. We're going to go through hyperinflation. So everything that you purchase or need to live on every day is going to increase in cost. Probably significantly. Fuck taking that chance. Prepare yourselves. Prepare your family. And don't buy into that fucking bullshit the government wants you to believe. Blacks versus whites. Muslims versus Christians. Fuck that. Don't buy it. Buy gold and buy silver. Fucking buy the concept of humanity. We need to be together. We need it. We can't take on these people, these fucking elite scumbags at the top, without unity, guys. Don't buy their propagandized bullshit. Turn your fucking TVs off and read. Read! God damn it. Do it for your family. All right. Sorry to get off target there, but it's that important. Seriously, man. We're all one. It's us against them. Don't let these little tiny minute differences fucking set us apart, man. Pro-life, pro-choice, fucking left, right, Democrat. Don't buy into any of that bullshit, all right? Those are minute differences in ideology. Believe in humanity believe that we can fucking achieve greatness without being oppressed by fucking the elite scum. Believe it. Think about all we can do together. If we come together, think about what we could achieve, man. I mean, I know it sounds so simple to me that there's so many of us and so few of them, and it would literally only take. I mean, we could literally do it peacefully if you have the right numbers. You can. The problem is we have fucking Black Lives Matter, fucking All Lives Matter, fucking ecological movements, Fight for 15. Yeah, they're all great fucking causes. Great causes. But they're the same cause, guys. It's all against the fucking oppression of the elite. The fucking bullshit Federal Reserve, bullshit monetary policy, bullshit enslavement that we're all under, guys. All of us. We're fucking the same people that are being perpetrated against. You know, we have mad power. If only we could get enough people to wake up. And not only wake up, once you wake up, you gotta fucking stand up. So don't just wake up, stand up, guys. Let's do it together, man. Alright, I think I'm out today. Buy gold, buy silver, wherever the fuck you can. Pawn shop, eBay, fucking anywhere. Get that shit and get it now. Alright, don't buy the bullshit. Buy gold. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.